Wait, min physical attack does absolutely nothing for your build? I'm going to break down which stats matter most for each playstyle, but before we dive into the details, let's first understand how damage actually works in this game. When you land a light attack, the game first checks whether it's going to be an affinity hit. This is determined by your affinity rate. Affinity damage always uses your max physical attack value, gets multiplied by your crit modifier, and completely bypasses the precision rate check. You'll know it's an affinity hit because the damage numbers show up in orange. If it's not an affinity hit, the game then checks whether your attack lands as a precise hit based on your precision rate. If you fail this check, you get a glancing blow, which always calculates damage using your minimum physical attack. Glancing blows show up as gray numbers. When you do land a precise hit, your damage is randomly rolled from somewhere between your mine and max physical attack values, and the numbers appear in white. On top of that, there's another roll to see if you score a critical hit based on your critical rate. If you crit, the damage numbers turn yellow. Now that you understand the core damage mechanics, how do you pick the right stats to maximize your build's DPS? There are 6 builds in the game right now, but they really fall into 2 categories. Builds that want critical rate and builds that want affinity rate. Thundercry Blade, DPS Fan, Healing Fan, and Twin Blades are all critical rate builds. For these 4, you want to stack as much precision rate and critical rate as possible. Higher precision rate means fewer glancing blows that are stuck using your MN physical attack. Higher critical rate means more crits and bigger damage. So here's the question. For these crit-focused builds, should you prioritize mine physical attack or max physical attack? Let me give you an example. Say your physical attack range is 1,000 to 1,700. That means your precise hits will randomly land somewhere in that range. Using basic math, if you add the min and max together and divide by 2, you get an average of 1,350. Given enough attacks, your average damage will approach 1,350. From a purely mathematical standpoint, boosting MN physical attack versus max physical attack gives you the same overall benefit. But what's the difference between a 1,000 to 1,700 range and a 700 to 2,000 range if they both average out to 1,350? The answer is consistency versus burst potential. With 1,000 to 1,700, your damage is more stable. With 700 to 2,000, you have higher highs but also lower lows. You might get lucky and roll 1,500 to 2,000 all fight long, or you might get unlucky and keep hitting 700 to 1,500. It's your call. If you want reliable, consistent damage, go for MN physical attack. If you're chasing those big spike damage moments, max physical attack is the way to go. Here's an interesting quirk. When your mine physical attack exceeds your max physical attack, every precise hit automatically uses your min physical attack value. At that point, a single min physical attack stat line on your gear is worth 2 max physical attack lines, giving you maximum damage output. Sounds like a great deal, right? But there's a catch.